everyone, and welcome to this week's Mystic Moonstone Angel Card reading. The duration for this reading is the 2nd through to the 8th. Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for us this week. And we had the card of clarity. That's interesting there because I felt like I went back a card, but I felt like I needed to do that. Okay, it's Archangel Jeremiah, the card of clarity. When Archangel Jeremiah comes in, he helps us to look back on situations, to look back, to take stock, to reflect. Okay, because of the purple on that card, I'm really being drawn to last month, so I don't feel that this is should I say the month before last month now actually, because we're in April, aren't we? But I'm being drawn to February, okay? So I feel whatever this situation is, it would have started around the February time. Okay, let's get a Blueprints card. Okay, so I want you to look back to things that happened in February and just see where the clarity that comes in the beginning of the week is connected to that. And we have the card, the Angel of Abundance. Okay, now remember, abundance is different for everybody, so if you've been looking for answers, you've been looking for clarity, it can be connected to finances, it can be connected to love, or it can be connected to health even. Whatever it is that will come into your life and make you feel richer as an individual. Okay, let's go to midweek. We have Archangel Ragu and the conflict resolution. So midweek, something's going to be resolved. You're going to start to feel better about something. You're going to start to see the answers that have been coming in towards the beginning of the week, going into midweek, giving you a chance to resolve something. Okay, it doesn't have to be a conflict as such. It doesn't have to be something that's vocal and hostile and aggressive. It can be just something that's been kind of maybe worrying you, a situation you've been trying to find answers in order to resolve it, in order to bring a calmness about. Okay, and we have the Angel of Guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest, and I feel that's what I'm talking about with the resolution. I feel that's where that all comes in together. So midweek, starting to kind of be in possession of those answers, of the information you need, of the knowledge you need to be able to just bring about a calmness. Okay, and let's just go to the end of the week. I think my guides must be doing something because I've got so much whistling going on in my head today. It's incredible. It sounds like 1,000 car alarms. And they're throwing cards at me as well. Okay, 2 cards have come out there. Now it's interesting because I was just talking about my guides and I can hear all these guys. It's so many different car alarms going off in my head at once as I'm trying to do this video. And to be honest, it's got worse as I've sat down to do this. Archangel Raphael is the healer of the angels, and the card is health. And we also have Archangel Haniel. She's important to us because her stone is Moonstone and the page's name is Moonstone, so I like to think that Archangel Haniel watches over us. She's known sometimes as the goddess archangel because she kind of connects us in with our inner divinity, our inner god, our inner goddess, connecting us with the universe, with our higher self, helping us to draw upon the earth's energy and also to draw upon lunar energy. Okay, so I'm going to put them 2 together because they've come out together. So it may be for somebody out there that as the moon goes through the different phases, health kind of improves and then dips again, and maybe you need to watch where that energy comes in. For some of you, it may be a healing coming in a spiritual kind of sense, as in learning to kind of be who you are and this kind of whistling that I've got normally comes in when new guides are coming in, but it's come on very, very quick today with me, so I kind of feel that maybe it's meant for somebody out there and maybe it's all part of the message. So just watch out, watch what's coming in around you. If you have got that whistling going on inside your head, then pay close attention to it, okay? Because quite often it's when they're kind of retuning you and just kind of getting the vibrations going, and just, it's really on this side louder now. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely somebody around. As I said, with Archangel Haniel, she's the angel who helps you to connect in with your inner talent, okay? So again, I feel that maybe somebody out there on the spiritual path, this is about listening, okay? It's about listening, it's about observing, it's about using those inner gifts in order to sort of enhance your life in some way, to bring healing to your life. For others out there, you know, I just get this real sense of health coming in, I get this sense of healing coming in, but healing to a situation as well, so that, you know, something being resolved again, something being healed, and that goes towards the end of the week. Let's hope they don't do anything else funny with my cards. Mel hates it when I don't end up with 6 cards. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay, my cards don't normally act like this. The card of battle. That's interesting. That's very interesting, because that's almost in conflict or contrast to the middle card. So I kind of get this sense of this being a very up and down kind of reading, and it's almost like I feel a little bit like, not out of sync exactly, I mean, all this going on in my head, yeah, but I kind of also feel that somebody out there is kind of feeling like everything's a battle. It's a battle to cope with your spirituality, to bring it all on board, to use it to enhance your life, knowing you have these gifts and for some reason not using them. For others out there, I feel that this is going to be a time you're going to have those battles, but you know, battles can be won. And because these cards, they kind of feel positive, not negative, okay? So when we get to the end of next week, I don't feel that the battle that you're going into, should I say, you know, around the Sunday time, maybe you know, you're taking on another battle. You've kind of resolved one issue, but that's kind of led you to the next stage and the next battle. And that battle may be that you've accepted your spirituality. You're aware of where you need to be. The guidance is coming in. Now, guidance can be the guides coming in, and as I say, I'm getting this real kind of whistling, so I feel that there's new guides coming in for someone. And then it's a battle of where do you take it? Okay, you have all this information coming in, you have all this knowledge coming in. Do you want to go with it? Do you not want to go with it? Remember, there's free will. It doesn't matter what your guides tell you. It doesn't tell you it doesn't matter what your spirit loved ones tell you. It's really, it has to come from your heart, and maybe you're listening to your soul, and free will. That is really, really important. You know, I always say to somebody when I do a reading, please don't feel obliged to do what I tell you, or what comes up in the cards, because at the end of the day, free will is really, really important, and it's the free will that we've been given. That's the true gift that helps us to grow. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick recap. Mel's not going to be happy because I have 7 cards. Okay, we start off with Archangel Jeremiah and the Clarity card. So that's clarity coming in. Again, I'm being drawn back towards February. I feel that maybe you started something in February, you thought about something in February, but there's some kind of it's connected. It may be that your guide is a spirit loved one who had a birthday or a passing in February. Okay, so watch out for that February link that comes in with this. You have the card of abundance coming in. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Abundance can mean different things to different people. Okay, I always give the example that if you was living on a desert island and somebody went past in a plane and threw down a box and there was £1 million in it would be totally useless to you. The most you could do with it was burn it as a fire. It would be totally useless. Okay, so in that example, that wealth, which is what we take as a common form of wealth, would be completely worthless. Okay, if somebody is ill, It doesn't matter how much money they have, what they want is their health. If somebody is lonely, again, it doesn't matter how much money, they want company. So the important thing is to remember what will enrich your life, and that's the abundance that the universe will be sending to you. Okay, Archangel Ragu, he's the one who helps us to heal relationships. It could be that you've fallen out with your guides, and before you say that's impossible, it happens with me all the time. Okay, and sometimes even those kinds of special spiritual connections need to be healed. There needs to be a sense of resolution between the two of you. It could be that the conflict is actually more within yourself, and looking at that last card, that's what I feel that these cards are going towards. You have the angel of guidance, a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. That's the guides coming in, it's the information flowing your way that will help you to make sense of everything that is coming into you. Okay, and you may find midweek it feels a little bit overwhelming, because sometimes when everything starts to flow in, it can feel that way, and what you need to do is just take a deep breath and let it just filter through you slowly. Okay, don't try and take it all in at once. Maybe write down things as they come to you and then see how you feel. Okay, end of week, the two cards that Mal's not going to be happy about. First one we have is Archangel Raphael and the health card. There's lots of lovely green shoots on there, so that's about growth. Okay, and health, I always say, isn't so much about healing, but it's about being there, it's about getting there. It's about sort of being at that point of health in a situation or health physically. Okay, Archangel Haniel and beauty. And Archangel Haniel, as I said, she's all about your inner divinity, your inner talents, who you are, connecting yourself with earth energies and the lunar energies. And the beauty, I feel, is just simplicity of acknowledging who you are, acknowledging life, and seeing the simple beauty of it. And when you do that, then everything will feel healed, and the health will kind of flow in to whatever situation you want it to flow into. The battle card. As I said, you know, it's not, if I had to pick a card, you can see my cards aren't scripted when they do things like this to me. If I was to pick a card, it wouldn't be the card I'd naturally want to pick. But battles are there to be won. Okay, and I get this sense, you know, there's this lovely purple in here, which to me is, again, linking back with the month of February. But it's also maybe where that battle began, okay? Maybe, you know, a lot can happen in a week and the conflict resolution comes in midweek, but you don't feel that battle is actually fought and won until the end of the week. And as I said, I feel if you look back on the card, it's the purple, then it goes forward. And it's interesting because I'm doing this reading on Easter Sunday, and you have the lovely cross in the middle, okay? So I feel that that kind of represents now a time that's kind of coming in, but also it could be representing the next Sunday, okay? So it's giving me a lovely time frame, okay? It's giving me that, and that's what you need to do with your cards. You need to learn to read the vocabulary of it, and sometimes it can be something that you've kind of kept up, a vocabulary you know, or it can be a new word, like when you read a book and a new word comes in and you have to go and look at the dictionary to see what it means. So I kind of feel that this is really all pointing towards the Sunday, and the pink there, for me, pink is about unconditional love and confidence and just feeling better inside yourself. So it kind of feels like the battle's going to be fought. As we come into the Sunday, you're going to have that sense of having arrived where you want to, a sense of maybe having won that battle, and I think that's important. And also on this card, you're really drawn to the brow chakra, okay? So that feels to me like inner sight. We're talking about guidance. It's kind of going down now, so I like this. So obviously I'm on the right path if they're pulling it back a little bit. So, you know, I feel that this is a battle to actually settle yourself with a new guide, new information coming in, knowing where to take it, being prepared to know where to take it, and just really feeling when you get to next week like, whew, I got through that, I won that battle, I'm confident in myself, I have the courage in myself, and I'm going to take things forward, and I'm going to use my inner sight to guide me. Okay, so I think that's the end of these cards. I apologise to Mal if I've gone off track a little bit with 7 cards, but I'm sure he'll forgive me. To the rest of you, thank you for supporting Mystic Moonstone. I hope you can all forgive me for my little April Fool's Day prank. But I will be sharing meditation videos and putting more meditation onto the page. So it was my way of introducing something, but I thought we'd have a little bit of fun as well. Okay. April's a lovely month. We've just gone into it, and it brings with it a sense of renewal, doesn't it? And I think Easter falling on the 1st of April, it all kind of adds together that kind of sense of renewal, that sense of rebirth, that sense of life starting anew and afresh. And I really feel that this is going to be a positive period. So, love and light to you all. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome to the personal draw. Let's have a quick look. See whose name comes out. Okay, and I have Heather Smith. Congratulations, Heather. Now it's interesting that this has come out today, because you commented on the page today, and it's been a while since you commented, and your name comes out of the bag. So there's always a sign. If you're willing to watch out for them, you will always find signs. And I feel, Heather, that that's something I want to give to you straight away. Okay, I feel signs have been coming in. And I feel that somebody's been trying to get your attention, and you've just been dismissing it. Okay, so what I want to say to you is just open your heart and your eyes and your ears to the signs that are coming in, because I just feel that there's lots, and I feel that somebody's really trying to get your attention. Okay, and doesn't matter how hard, you know, she's trying to get your attention, I feel it's just not coming in. Okay, it's just not getting to you, and I think that's something that needs to happen. Okay, the first card we have is Archangel Metatron, and we have the card of Indigo and Crystal Children. There's loads of information about Indigo and Crystal Children. So if you go online, you'll be able to find the information, but you also know where I am. Okay. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Now, I don't feel that this is so much about the Indigo and Crystal Children. This is why I said you can go online, Heather, because I feel that this is more about the bond that you have with children, and in particular, to a child that's sensitive around you, a child who's sensitive to energies around her, and I feel this is female, and also sensitive to, it's almost like this child is reacting as a reaction to other people, okay, and I feel this child is being influenced by the energies of other people, and this is what's making this child almost act out, okay, and I feel that the only person who can really calm this child and kind of bring this child a sense of security, a sense of stability, is yourself. Okay, so I just want you to watch out for this. It definitely feels like a female child. I know how great you are with children, and I know how children flock to you, and you have that energy that just kind of pulls children in, and you're just like a big child yourself when you're with them, and I think that's what they like. But you also, you do set boundaries, and you give them direction, and that's something that I feel this child needs. Okay, so let's have a look. So I feel that there's an issue going around this child that needs that, just needs that little bit of extra. You've been getting headaches just lately, okay, because I'm being drawn to head, and I'm being drawn to a head condition, but it doesn't feel like anything serious, so please don't go away worrying. This feels more like a sort of it feels like a tension headache, and it feels like you're kind of holding everything here in your head, okay? And it just feels like you need to let go, and it also feels like you're clenching. It feels like everything's really tight in you, and it's like I just want you to relax, okay? So yes, meditation would be spot on for you, okay? Got colour healing coming in. Okay, with colour healing, when this comes up, Heather, it's quite often where you need to think about the colours that surround you and bring those colours in to actually help you. It could be the colours you're wearing, it could be the colours you're eating, it can be literally the colours around you. Okay, so watch out for colour healing. Maybe you need to have something like a colour healing done to just check out your energies. Okay, just see where your energy's going, where you're at this moment in time. I am thinking of putting the colour wheel up, so tag on to it and we'll see what comes up. Okay, and you have the card of intuition. Your intuition is really, really strong, but you need to start trusting it. And this is what I was saying to you at the beginning, where I feel the signs are there, I feel everything's around you. Okay. Alright, sorry, I've got... Your mum's around you. Right, your mum's definitely around you. I just got told to stop talking. Okay. And to let her know that you're around, that she's around you. She's been watching you, you've been crying. Do you understand the tears? And I feel that these tears aren't... You haven't shared them with others, but I feel that you feel that somebody is taking you for granted. I don't think this is anything to do with your relationship. I feel that this is to do with something else. It's like, it feels like you feel like you've given everything and they're just taking and they're not acknowledging everything that you're giving. And you don't even want big bunches of flowers, you don't want big thank yous, but you just really want that sense, even if they just turn to you privately and say, we know what you're doing, we know what you've done, okay? And I just kind of get this sense of just feeling like, do they even realise? And I feel this is where the tears have come from. I feel this could be on a friendship link, or that it feels female, but it feels like it could be just that little bit further out. And I'm just getting this sense of just kind of feeling, do they even realise what I do for them? Okay, and it's not returned. Sorry, that's how it just came. It's not returned. So I don't know if you're giving out but not getting enough back. Okay, and definitely mum's watching you. Okay, she's seen these tears. Right. She's wanting you to be a little bit tougher. Okay, get over yourself. Sorry about that. I know that sounds really harsh, but that's the way we all know. Sometimes when spirit come in, they can bring words in that we don't really want to say out loud and all that. So I'm trying to be very diplomatic. Alright, and ringing in my ears is getting louder. Heather, I've got to ask if you've been getting this ringing in your ears. Okay, because it kind of, that is often what happens when guides are coming in, when spirit loved ones are trying to get hold of you. I'm also getting that sensation now, it's going in my head, it's going down my neck, and it's going into my shoulder. Okay, I'm almost feeling lopsided here, and I kind of feel like, I feel somebody needs a spa day. I feel somebody needs to go and have a massage and have hot stones put on their back, okay, because it all feels like it's down the spine and there's some kind of back issue, but it's causing, I don't know if it's the head causing the spine, or if it's the head causing the spine, or if it's the spine causing the head, but it's all down this side, and it's getting quite uncomfortable. So I'm going to ask them to take it back. I'm sure she's enjoying this. Okay. But seriously, she's seeing the tears, she knows, and you are appreciated. They would be lost without you, okay? But she's using a little bit more colourful language, okay? So I'm going to give you her love, okay? She does love you very, very much, okay? And yeah, she loves something out of you, she misses you, okay? That's how I'm hearing it, okay? She watches all her kids, okay? And your kids, and all the other kids. Oh, and you have the angel psychic ability. Look, you have intuition. You have psychic ability, okay? They cannot stress it to you anymore that you have the gift if you just allow yourself to listen, okay? Use that, Heather. Use your gift. Listen. Listen to what they're bringing in, okay? I also want to bring, I want to bring a James in around you in spirit as well. Okay. Feels like a quiet man. I think he can't even get a word in edgeway with her. He's standing in line. Definitely a James. Feels like he's quite a fair man. Fair in complexion, I would say. Fair in ways. Like a bit of a joke. I don't know who he's connected to. I've just got James coming in. Are you being drawn towards finding out more about the Native Americans? Okay, the old healing ways, the tribesmen. Okay, because I keep getting drawn. I've got these owls here, and I keep getting drawn to that, and I keep wanting to say white feather over and over. I just look at that feather and I'm not even being drawn to that owl, but I'm being drawn to that owl and I'm being drawn to that feather, and I want to say white feather over and over and over. Okay, and I want to say a white feather for Heather. Okay, and I know that sounds like a poem, and I'm sorry about that, but that's the way it's come in. And so I feel you're either going to find a white feather or you've got a white feather, but I also want to take it around Native Americans, and I want to take it around shamanism, and I feel that something's going to come in, and I feel that you need to go down that road. I feel you need to look at that road. I'm now seeing a white buffalo in my mind as I'm talking to you. So I really feel that you need to go down that road. I'm also being shown a large, it looks like a large ring, but it's turquoise. Turquoise is my birthstone, but I'm not that keen on it, if I'm going to be honest. I love the colour, I don't like the stones, and this is it's like a very big piece, set in silver. It's like a round sort of oval. So just watch out for that, because I feel that that ring is either coming to you or should be around you, or you will see somebody wearing it who can give you some of the answers that you're seeking. Okay, I feel there's a lot of answers coming your way, but I feel you need to open your heart to it. Okay, so all those cards are showing that you have the psychic ability. As I said, go online, check out the Indigo and Crystal Children. There's loads of information, far more than I can explain here. Okay, but I am here for you, you know where I am. You have the colour healing, which is a form of holistic therapy, but it's also bringing in colour around you. You have intuition, and you have psychic ability. Okay, so you need to be using all those, okay, bringing that all together, and look back on the main reading, Heather, because it's kind of like, quite often when I do the main reading, it links in with these readings, okay? It's almost like they're bringing things in. Okay, wait, I'm just trying to... Like, she's stepping back now, but she's around you, okay? She's around you. Okay, I can just sort of feel her here, and I always get a little bit nervous, but with some energy sort of thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing, okay? It's just very colourful. Talk about colour healing, just very colourful. Okay, so but I'll just give you all that love. You know exactly what she's saying. Just open your mind and you'll hear, okay? And know that she's with you, and you never cry on your own, okay? She's with you every time you cry. And stop worrying, okay? Stop worrying about that fur baby. It's going to be all right, okay? I don't know why you're worrying about your fur baby, but that's what I just got. Don't worry about the fur baby. The fur baby's going to be okay. Okay, things will resolve themselves. Okay, love and light to you, Heather. Thank you for taking part. Everybody else, you know how to get your name in the back. Love and light. Bye.